Today's video is about... I'm silly. I'm in my car, and I told myself after the defensive driving class that I would be more aware of the road, because it only takes a second to change and alter your life and the people you love life forever. And I don't want to do that to the people I love, and I don't want to do that to myself. So my my new goal is to most of the time have two hands on the steering wheel. And RUA, recognize, understand, and act, which is recognize the hazards, understand the defense, like what you're gonna do to avoid that if it happened, and act. And act is acting. So anyway, the class was really good. I had a good teacher who actually wants to do some community work with me. She's a psychology person, and she does some I told her that, one of my passions is relationship building and community building, and she said that she has some organizations that she was a part of, and she wants me to go with her on a Tuesday night. I hope that don't mean church, because it might mean, not that I won't go to church, but I'm like, I really want to go to an organization that's community building. But we were talking about authenticity in people and learning how to bring the authenticity into people out so that we can really build genuine relationships where we don't feel like we can't be who we truly are. And then I met a brother who was pretty cool, and we exchanged numbers, and I met a couple other individuals in the class. We had a good time. We joked during the class. We had a really good time. It was from 10 to 5. It was way too long, and it was $75 that I could have put somewhere else. But I give thanks for every opportunity to meet new people, to be in new settings, to see how the universe is supplying and providing for me, because I was able to do the class, and I was able to take care of that right then. I had to pull it from somewhere else, but it got taken care of, and that's all that matters, which means there'll be something to pull for someone else, for what I need to do next. So I'm grateful. And then today, I don't be looking at my car stuff. Get out of my car. I'm trying to fix my bracelet. It's upside down. So then today I went and I got my license taken care of, and I was there for about 3 hours, but I was chilling. Like, I didn't even realize that how long it had passed. I was just listening to my music and minding my own business and singing silently in my chair and dancing. I don't know, people was like, And I was grateful because a lot of people didn't sit right next to me, but I was grateful because I didn't really want to pick up their energy. And then I decided, let me go get some lunch. So I went to this Korean place that I go to, where the lady, she loves me so much, she keeps saying I need to marry a Korean man. But anyway, she feeds me really well, and she feeds me very healthy food, stuff that helps my digestive tract working. I was thinking as I was eating the food, people always say people from other countries stink, and that's because we so used to this country we don't sweat like we need to. We don't eliminate waste, because most of the stuff that we're eating is just stuck inside of us forever. Like those McDonald's burgers that never go old. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I talked to her, and I had such a big plate of food, and there was some gentlemen that came in, and one of them was like, excuse me, what is that on your plate? And I was like, you can try it, I have plenty. So he tried it, and his friend tried it, and I ended up going, and they ended up inviting me over to sit with them. Well, one's name was Dr. such and such, and the other's name was Dr. such and such, and they had one of them had his godson with him, and one of them was a doctor of psychology and human services, and the other one was a doctor of education and human services and he focuses on mental health. So it's like, I left today saying I was going to meet amazing people who were going to open doors for me and da-da-da-da-da. And then I meet these people who are actually in my field, who are doctors in my field. One is retired. He taught at Clark Atlanta and Acorn University or something, Alcorn University somewhere in Mississippi, Alabama somewhere. And the other one is still doing stuff. So we were talking about, probably getting some programs together and doing some stuff together, definitely eating together. And so I'm just so grateful for opportunities like that. And then, because I was talking to them, I was talking to another lady, and her boyfriend, and he was saying stranger danger, that, you shouldn't just share your food with somebody you don't know. But I'm like, we can't talk about building communities and then act like we scared to build with people. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be a world where people can feel like, hey, I don't know you, but I can come eat off your plate. Food is something that we should always be able to share with each other. Do you know how much we could eliminate in America if we just ate dinner together? Like, really ate dinner. I'm not even talking about going out to eat, but if going out to eat, but just really shared plates. Like, me and my ex-boyfriend, we used to go out to eat, and we were able to go out twice as much because we would share food. I mean, most of the time, you don't eat a whole entree and meal by yourself. You take some home and eat it later. Instead of microwaving that stuff up or having them, why not share a plate? And it's something communal about that. Oh, communal. I mean, it's something communal about that. It's something real sacred about that. And that's just something that other countries have on us. To me, they know how to eat together, they know how to live together, they know how to be a freaking community. And that's what I was telling the guy. When I leave the house, I'm not looking for someone who's gonna hurt me. I'm looking to meet people who are going to add love and joy and bliss to my life. I don't have to be afraid of who they and what they're gonna bring, because I'm not attracting anybody like that. And when you change how you look at the world will change how it looks at you. And then the guy ended up buying me a lemonade, and I hugged them and said goodbye. I mean, we became family just that fast. Like, it doesn't have to be hard to be a community. You don't have to find, and that's why I said we gotta watch this like-minded stuff, because we only want to build community with the ones who don't eat meat, or the ones who pray like we pray, or the ones who step outside on the grass. I'm gonna tell you something. I'd rather be around some of these meat-eating folks than some of these vegetarian folks who around here with these stinking attitudes, not eating no meat. I'd be like, shit, you should suck on a cow the way you act. Just suck on a cow. Actually, suck on a pig, because your attitude about like that. So suck on a pig. Just suck on a pig. You know what I'm saying? We get caught up in forms and factions and fashions. Just because people dress like you, speak your language, and look like you, that's the best way for stuff to get into your comfort zone. Because, I mean, I'm just saying, I ain't speaking none of that. I'm just saying, everybody that look like you, talk like you, dress like you, sound like you don't, ain't for you. That's just the reality of it. So I met new friends, and he was like, I'm gonna love her already, I can tell. And I just love, and there wasn't no, oh, I wanna suck her titty love. It was like, I'm gonna love her. And then the other guy was like, you have such a warm spirit. And that's our job. Everybody wanna talk about changing the world and making a difference. You can't change the world acting the same or way the world acting. Like, that was what made Christ the salt of the earth. That's what it means. Make them thirsty for something different. Make them thirsty for some love. Make them thirsty for some self-appreciation and self-care and concern. Make them thirsty. Make people thirsty for something different. Make people begin pop in their head that people can be giving and sharing. Like I said, I remember being at the tag office some months back, and I didn't have enough money for what I was trying to do. And they only took cash, and I needed like $5. And so there was an older man who was a veteran. He let me borrow it. And I was like, I'm going to run and go get change. I'll bring your money right back. And so I left, and I went to do it. And I know he thought I was never coming back with $5. So I ran to the bank. I went and got his money, and gave him his money, and got his change. And you know what he said? He said, thank you so much. It ain't a lot of people like you that's honest like that or loyal like that. And, I had decided that day, I already had decided my whole life, but I decided again that day, I want to be the exception to the rule to everybody that meets me. I want to be that exception. I want to be that person that restores hope in people, instead of that one that's like, I knew everybody always taking advantage of people. Everybody always lying. I wanted to be that person that made people say, you know what? People do care. People do try. People will keep their word. People will send you back your money. People will do what they said they're going to do. I wanted to be that one person that restores hope in the people that I meet. I want them to see you can be giving, you can be loving, you can love through anything, you can give through anything, you can share through anything. There's no reason why we can't do this stuff other than getting out our own damn way. Like, for instance, there was a man who was probably from Iran or Iraq or somewhere, Arab looking. I don't know what country, I didn't ask, but he had some beautiful greens. And I stopped him. I said, the greens he picked, they looked really good in his buggy outside in the sunlight. I said, you know what? Those look really good. He said, you have to try them. It's a type of radish leaf. And he said, you can cook it with some tilapia. And I ain't going to, well, I don't eat fish. Because he don't need to know that. And you bake it with the tilapia because what you do is you're building relationships. You're giving people the opportunity to see that everybody not trying to judge them and hold them as some, standard that they think they should meet and reach. And maybe I don't know, and he was really kind. He said, yes, you just season an onion and some seasoning and you cook it and you bake it and you fry it with the tilapia. It's so good. You will love it. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. It's right there in the front. Da 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 da. And I just said I want to start doing that more and more. I want to start engaging the community around me. And then where I was H Mart, so it was all kinds of communities and cultures that are there. And I just love that everybody wants to make me a part of their culture. People think I look like them and I sound like them, and I make people feel good, and that's what it's all about, making yourself feel good so that you don't have a problem with making other people feel good and just come up out of that fear. So I'm really excited about my day, and it's not even halfway through. It's only 5 o'clock. I got homework to do, and probably gonna go to the gym tonight and the sauna and sweat now that I'm legit, because I wanted to go last night but I couldn't go because my license was suspended. It's not anymore. I'm legit, shouty. So I didn't want to be doing any unnecessary driving and have even more expenses. But I mean, there's so many opportunities to love people and to give to people and to share with people and to grow with people and to give to people and to be given to. You know what I'm saying? We keep ourselves from something. That's what I was telling. See, you'll be surprised who you meet. Like the lady Kim who there, we hug each other at the restaurant. Like she hugged me, I hug her. We love each other. You know what I'm saying? She's family to me. She treats me like family. She takes care of me. And that's how it should be. We gotta foster relationships, man. Everybody wanna be to themselves, wanna be having an attitude. And I'm a very by yourself and to yourself kind of person. I will get off in a corner by myself in a minute. And I do most things by myself. But everywhere I go, I'm trying to foster an environment of love and concern and care and interest. Like some people just want to, know somebody's interested in them. Not for no coochie or no ding ding. Not for, some money or the car they drive or whatever you want to call it. But just cause I like you. Just cause I love you. I want to be a part of your now. And I want to share with you. And I want to give to you. And I want to grow with you. And it's something powerful about that. At least in my opinion. Don't ask. I don't know. It's getting warm and I'm getting ready to go. But I just wanted to share with you guys, life is awesome. Everywhere you go, there's somebody who can change your life. And somebody's life you can change. What impact you have on the world is up to you. No, you may not become a Martin Luther King, and they might not write about you in textbooks. But baby, you can leave a lasting mark and impression on this world just by how you treat the people you come in contact with. The demeanor in which you approach your day will change the whole reality of that day. If you approach the day excited and ready to build and love and grow with people, you're going to find somebody to build and love and grow with. And it's just choices. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be mad? Do you want to be angry? Do you want to be untrusting? Do you want to be scared? Do you want to be alone? And there's nothing wrong with none of that. Be all of that. But you can also choose something differently. So it's just choice. It's all about what you really want to build in your now and how you really want to build it. Do you want to build something where people grow together and love together and kiss and hug and touch and feel, and it's not just sexual. I mean, the hugging and the touching is brotherly and sisterly and motherly and daughterly and sonly and all those leads. Like, what do you want? Everybody want to have this holistic environment and this one world mentality and this community mentality without giving anything of themselves, and was still holding the world mentality with them, and still acting offstandish and scared and frowning up and talking about how people look and smell and sound. And I'm like, get beyond all that. Learn how to connect with people beyond words. Learn how to connect with people beyond all that superficial dumb shit, because it's dumb. And my thing is, you never know what this life is going to bring you. You never know what this life is going to happen in this life. Man, foster quality, positive relationships. Have somebody floor or a couch you can go lay on if shit hit the fan. Have somebody who you can, trust and grow with. Because you don't wanna end up, you don't want to end up feeling like you've missed opportunities to grow with people. And I love that. People say they're lonely in a world full of billions and billions of people. Why? Why are you lonely? Because you just choosing one or two people to let in your circle, and then the people you choose aren't quality people, and then you don't want to choose anybody. And there's nothing wrong with just choosing yourself, but if you choose yourself, don't let it be out of fear. Let it be because you're just a fantabulous person to kick it with, and you don't need nobody else around. And just because you're a fantabulous person to kick it with and you don't need nobody else around doesn't mean that you can't and at least smile when you're out during the day. That don't mean you gotta be buddies. You can smile at people. You can be nice. You can be cordial. You can be giving. You can be honest. And be that stuff. And on that note, I'm gonna go home and do this homework and try not to fall asleep. And then go to the gym and then come home and then go to sleep. And I want y'all to know that I love you. I love you. Everything I'm saying is from my heart, 'cause I love you. I love us. I love the world. I love it all. I love meeting new people who let me be me. 'Cause like I said, he didn't have to receive my food. He could have been like, I don't know her. I ain't gonna eat off her plate. And that's how we act with each other. And we need to stop that. We need to stop that. So, give love on every day. Something, and every day. Give love on every day. Give love on every day. The greatest gift is love. What the world needs is love. Yes, the world needs your love. Ooh, ooh, give love on every day. Love's in need of a love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it goes too far. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love's in need of a love today. Come on, y'all. Don't delay. Send yours in right away. Oh, hey, it's going round. Make it really hard. Stop it, please, before it goes too far. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the one thing that there's just to love. Don't you want to give love? Give love. Love. So many things I want to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'cause there's a possibility you'll look at me differently. Love. This is time to love, man. Love people. Love yourself. Love each other. Love yourself. Love each other. Love yourself. Love each other. Okay? Peace.